Enter. Look at this road by the Unity Mahika area, ladies. Just look at this. How beautifully it is done. It seems that they'll be having another 2-lane over there. One will be coming and going. The way it is looking, we'll be having another 2 lanes there. So it will be 2 and 2 4-lane up here. It's there, just cannot help but to appreciate and recognize the government of this country. The government of Excellency President Irfaan, all the amazing things they're doing in this country, and still people will curse them. But I tell you what, some people are grateful. In Hindi we describe it as Nima Karam. And people wants to know what is the meaning of Nima Karam. You ever heard of the word Nima Karam? It's a Hindi word we Indo Guyanese use a lot. And some very smart Afro Guyanese that we grew up as families, right? They want to just use the word by that's a Nima Karam. Nima Karam means ungrateful to the worst way, right? It's like you eat my salt and then you bite my fingers and you curse me. That is the word. As Guyanese people could be some very Nima Karam people, some. You know, this government is doing so for this nation, the peoples of this country. Yet the political minded ones who flopped and failed when they had their powers would try to dissuade and cause unnecessary talk and demotivate and take away the joy from the hearts of people. For example, the 100,000 for each person in this country over 18. I mean, that is like 500 Canadian dollars, 470 or 80 US. And it's a helpful piece of money, you know. I was told many people don't have that in their savings. A great opportunity to save it. Some of them will take it and blow it out. As one of the members of the EFC said about the money, and insulted the people actually in Amsterdam and Guyana, how they will blow it out and they go fix their hair and wig, and they will fix their rear to put on weight and make it look big. And that was not his place to say such things. This is why you got to worry about that political entity with some of the people that they have leading them. But the fact remains that this government is doing that. How many more they have not given in the past? How many more they are not doing? They forget coming up in the new year is free university. All the government schools where fees are paid is free. All the trade schools, GITC, GTI, all the bridges from Burbies to West Coast, Demerara, when we got to cross that bridge now, the beautiful, magnificent bridge that they're putting up, they will be free. Linden, the beautiful new bridge they're putting up, Wismar, Mackenzie, will be free. That's money in your pocket. All the lands and the houses that are being built, an opportunity given to families. So I'm telling all my people, my staff, my workers, everyone I know, even Guyanese overseas who want to remigrate, they have remigration opportunities where you could buy your lot of land at a very much cheaper price. You know, Guyanese are so fortunate. Here you have a government who is happily giving away lands and opportunity, and not away from money in your pocket, ladies and gentlemen, friends and families, is those who have their homes, assistance to help them to repair their homes. Those who have their lots, assistance for them to get cement and steel. Where you get this in the world? Who does things like this, ladies and gentlemen, in the world? Which government? And still they will want to curse this government and not want to vote for them. I'm not a member of the government's party, but from the things I'm seeing. You know, look, the We Care cash grant. Now the We Care cash grant. From 10,000, this government has made it $45,000 for the children. I mean, where to do this? Nowhere. And as soon as the AFC, the APNU, and the PNCR took power, they took it away. Some people don't see. They don't think. They took it away. And they give themselves salary increases. They took the money, they stole it, and they give themselves the big boys then. And the grand pooper of the Ministry of the Presidency, not Granger, former president, the grand pooper, the big thing. Harmon, I can say his name. Mr. Harmon. I'll give him his Mr. I took away the Mr. for Norton. I give Ramjitan his Mr. I give Nigel Hughes Mr. and brother. I like him. I like Nigel Hughes personally. But the fact remains that they took it away. As soon as the government of the Irfaan Ali got into power, they made it $30,000. Then they made it $40,000. Then they made it $10,000. And that government, or that group which was the former government, was upset and annoyed. They said it was supposed to be a temporary thing. They're annoyed when this government of Irfaan Ali is giving opportunity and things to people. When we wanted to build the University of Guyana during the President Barra Jagdeo era, right? In Berbice, the PNC objecting not to build no university in Berbice. When they wanted to build the Berbice Bridge, they objected, they're fighting again. No bridge for Berbicians. Why they hate Berbicians or quarantine people, I can't understand. So we got to learn to appreciate and see what's taking place, ladies and gentlemen. And each and every one of you, once you're over 18, go and apply for a lot of land. Land don't make anymore, you know, they don't manufacture it anymore. The guy who they make it, what we call God, he don't make more lands or art. So everyone try their best to go and put in for your paper. Let the process go through. Keep your receipt, keep your evidence, keep your quote, keep your document, a copy of it. That's my advice to every Guyanese of every ethnicity. You hit 18, go and apply. That's your benefit as a citizen of this country under this government. When this government go, I don't know what will happen. Sometimes you might gotta go sign proxy that you vote for that party. Or if they give something, you might gotta sign the proxy. Or you gotta let them know for sure you're gonna vote for them. This is not happening with the Irfaan Ali government. Look at all the townships, all the housing schemes in this country, the industrial estates in this country, the hospitals that are going up, the updating of the hospitals, the medical places and the medical outreaches. I mean, we are so fortunate and blessed in this country. Yes, a government could make mistake. Yes, no government is perfect. But the government of Irfaan Ali and Barra Jagdeo and Mark Phillips, they really think, and with the cabinet, for the goodness and the betterment and the joy and love of this country and these peoples. I am really, really very proud of this government of Irfaan Ali. Ladies and gentlemen, there's so much more to say, but as I'm traveling up to the quarantine, I'm using the opportunity to spread some knowledge and some wisdom. It's getting a bit bright out here. Spread some wisdom and thought so people could think. And let us give praise and thanks and bless our government and bless the president and thank God and pray to God to bless Irfaan Ali and the Irfaan Ali government. Yes, there's some of them could be die-hard who will only want to cuss and nag. Take what they can take, but they will only cuss and nag whilst they never got anything from the other government. Let us think about that. Ladies and gentlemen, about the cash grant, the 100,000. First of all, they said 200,000 per household. But when they said that, they were studying, they were listening to the people, and they listened to what the people were saying. And they realized that in a household you might have 3 families, 4 families, but only one person would get it. Then you might have another family over 19, a member of the family, who might have their own family, or his or her own life. So what they did, they listened to the people, and then they decided to make it 100,000 for everybody over 18. Oh my goodness. Once you can prove you're a Guyanese, even if you come from overseas. You know, nobody from overseas will come here especially for that, unless they come in for something and will use that to be a part of their fare. But they even open up to that level once they can prove that they're Guyanese. Ladies and gentlemen, we are blessed in this country. Let us bless our country. Let us live in peace and dignity amongst the ethnicities, amongst the races, amongst the peoples. All our people, we are one. We will forever be one. Nobody must humiliate another because of political feelings or ill feelings or political love or political hate or political whatever. We must not critique, hurt, or mock each other. Unfortunately, when it comes to election time, some of this happens. We must learn to be positive and caring for our people and for our country. Take care of the country, teach our children not to throw garbage on the road. Children, teach our parents the discipline not to throw garbage and fruit skins on the road. And to show some discipline, teach our parents not to urinate children on the road, and so on. These things make us look very bad. We have a great country, great opportunity. We got to prove that we are ready for the greatness that's coming. Stop eating food and throwing your boxes on the road. Stop eating and throwing fruit skins on the road. People can slide on a banana skin and get hurt. So let's take care of each other, look out for each other, and bless each other. Your friend, your brother, me, Haji, Dr. Roshan in the raw. Say thank you. Farewell.